Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, to the 9th dose of Acennex.
¿Nove?
Pero nueve.
We got a little guest on our podcast. Second guest. I'm a little bit excited. Yo, give it up for my boy Juhrownee. Yes, sir.
Bow, bow.
What's going on, yo? What's going on?
Yo, we have he is consider yourself a content creator, right?
Absolutely.
He does a little bit of everything. He has a podcast on Discord and Twitch. We be chatting.
That's all we do on there. We just be chatting on there.
Hablando.
We just be chatting, bro. Hablando. Disparate. But you know.
Cosa de la vida.
Sí, así es.
You do reviews, movie reviews. You talk about all that good stuff.
We take questions from the audience because we do it live on Twitch. So we do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of everything.
My man's has, I'm going to hit you with the stats right now.
Hit me with the stats, bro.
115 followers on Twitch.
You know, something like.
I go live. 155 subscribers on the YouTubes. Yes, sir. It's
a little, you know, it's a little something.
You trying to be humble, my guy.
It is, bro. And I promise you, bro, I feel like compared to how a lot of other people have their following on Twitch and YouTube, bro, I feel like I'm like, the way I see myself is I'm barely scratching the surface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you there, my G. You there.
My foot is in the door. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
my foot is in the door,
That's a
bro.
big start.
We got a little.
Appreciate
Un aplausito ahí.
Alguitos.
Yo, so when and how was your journey, bro?
When and how was my journey?
So, like, when did it start? What made you want to be like?
Yeah, like I'm gonna start putting myself out there to the public. I'm gonna start creating things for other people to see. When did you want to do that? Because a lot of people be having ideas, but they don't want to start because they shy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, you know,
I feel you. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. I was the same way for a long time. It really, I want to say past 2011, 12. That's when I started watching like the gaming YouTubers and stuff like that, like Dashy and all those guys.
Ooh, shout out Dashy XP.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, around that time is when I was just like, yo, this is fire. In my mind, I already knew, like, yo, those setups probably cost a little bit of money to have. Like, you just can't. Even though back then, you know, they was freaking it with a lot less than what people start off with now. Yeah. So, you know, that's when I started really thinking about that. And then I'm like, yo, I started working at Best Buy sometime around then. And I started putting all the little pieces together and all that stuff.
You knew what equipment was trash and what was.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. and it did help that I had a discount on the equipment too. So I was like, see, ahora, if I don't do it now, then you know what I mean, like. Exactly, bro. So it was bro. It was that. My biggest thing though was just like it was the fear of putting myself out there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the people growing up, people didn't know me as this like outgoing person. I was the chill person, the quiet dude. Yeah, I was funny here and there and all that stuff, and people mostly knew me as like sometimes funny, but the serious, like quiet dude. Yeah. So imagine if I was trying to put myself out there, like on YouTube, doing gaming videos, trying to like put my energy out there, like that.
Be entertaining, like, and shit.
Yeah, like people was just like, yo, who is this nigga? Like, what's going on, bro? I don't know him.
That thought just made you even like more like, whoa, like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like,
bro.
You know
so
that you worried about validation, not validation, but more like what other people think about you, criticizing you and stuff like that.
And that low key made me like push it back even more for a longer time.
I think Ace could relate, right? Because you've been wanting to do the podcast, you've been wanting to like stream. I think you still want to stream, right?
Yeah, still want to. So, bro, like that whole podcasting like has been in the back burner for like 2-3 years, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, como for that same reason, like, damn, niggas from my high school are gonna watch this, family's gonna watch this, I'm cursing and shit, like, they're gonna be like, wow, but I never knew this side of Andy.
Bro, it's one of those things, bro, where, again, like we were just talking now a little bit before, like, the best advice I could give to somebody that's thinking about streaming or starting YouTube and all that stuff, it's not as expensive as you think it is.
Yeah, nah.
And also, just go for it, bro.
Yeah.
do if you wanna be a skit person, my man's like, Eto, this is more than enough of a camera to start. Bro, RDC World, when they was making their videos, bro, that's what El Tigre running around with the you know what I'm saying, bro? So it's not as expensive as you think. If you want to have like the nice flashiness off rip and you can invest in that, by all means, do it. But like, yo, take your time. Take your time. Then do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing that we were speaking about is the whole people, when it comes to, like, let's say Twitch, for example, right? People want to stream games and stuff. If you don't like a certain type of game, but that's what's popping right now, don't force yourself to like it, because people are going to call you out on that very
that's
quickly.
A big fact. That's a big fact.
If you're not a fan of basketball or soccer, don't play 2K and FIFA, because unless you want to, like, unless you're just like, yo, I genuinely want to learn how to play or want to understand basketball or soccer or football. Yeah. People are gonna be like, yo, like, what is this nigga doing? Like, what's wrong with him? Like,
low key, people take joy in people playing like shit.
Yo, by all means, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, that's the thing. Enjoy what you're doing. Like, if you like you like messing around, like, oh, I'm gonna go on 2K and FIFA and act the fool. If that's what you like to do, then do it. Do what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't force yourself to follow the wave, to ride the wave, bro, because it's not going to work out on the end. A lot of those people that put up those personas online, bro, it's tough to keep that up for a long time.
Especially when cameras go off. Now they got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It's
that's
like,
a fact, because that's all people know you.
I got an alter ego over here? Like.
Exactly, bro. So it's tough. But yeah, bro, so really, I started streaming. I'll say this much. I started streaming 2015, I believe, was when I first started streaming, and that was because my boy Sam, one of my co-hosts on the podcast, one of my best friends, like, we were streaming like Pokemon and shit back in the day. We were doing battles on the DS and on Showdown and all that. Like, that to me that still is fun. Like, that's what I still like to do. Yeah. And then it just it just evolved into the other games. Like, now I feel more comfortable, like Smash Bros, Mario Kart, whatever, like the scary games, all that shit, bro.
So when you dropped your first video, like, matter of fact, when you started your first stream and your first video, how was that like?
The stream was a little bit easier because I knew going into it that I wasn't gonna have nobody watch my shit day one. So I was like, you know what, it's whatever. I'm gonna play what I want to play. I think the first time I streamed, I had my boy with me, and we were like, almost, I guess you could say it was almost like a co-stream. Like, we were just playing something right there real quick. And it was fun. Like, it felt weird at first because, again, like, you're really talking to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, unless you have a following already, you're really just talking to yourself live for like 2 hours.
That's how it be on Instagram Live. You be going live and you see one person, hey, que lo que? And before you say what's up, they leave.
Exactly, bro.
And you're just there. When I asked you.
Bro, I'm not going to hold you, though. The one that really got me was when I uploaded a video for the first time on YouTube. I was like playing through a Pokemon game, like I said, and it was one that I knew already, and it was pretty much my introduction into the YouTube world. Yeah. And I did, like, you know, I put it up on my Instagram. I was like, yo, I have a video to watch on my Facebook. Yeah. Back when I was still messing like with like Snapchat, even on this was back when Vine was still out. I even put up a little clip on Vine. Like, yo, go watch my video. Yo, when I tell you, once it finished uploading and it went public on YouTube, my heart sank, bro. Because I was really like, I really put myself out there. Yeah, like, I was like, yo, like, I want people to know that this is me. This is what I like to play. This is the type of stupid shit that I say with my boys all the time. This is my genuine self. People that never knew me like this are going to see me like this.
Behind closed doors.
Exactly. They're going to see the real me. And my heart sank. Yo, and I'm not going to hold you, bro. I uploaded that maybe midday that day. And there was... The rest of that day, bro, I was contemplating deleting the video. I was like, nah, I can't. Like, I don't want people to see this. I watched the video myself like 5 times. I was like, why the fuck did I say that, bro? You know what I mean? Like,
the doubt.
Exactly, bro. And I was like, fuck. And I just let it. And, yo, bro, the next day I go to work. I was at Best Buy. Yeah. Yo, bro, I had people coming up to me. Yo, bro, that shit was mad fucking funny, bro. Hey. And, yo, when I tell you, bro, like, it overwhelmed me, bro. It really did.
Even if it was only like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, bro. Like I tried to not make it too long too. I think my first video was probably like 20 minutes, something like that. Like it wasn't edited, anything like that. Like it was just me playing through some Pokemon shit, and I was like, and I genuinely got a good reaction. And it's one of my most viewed videos on my channel. Like, nice. Bro, because again, like the people that mess with me was watching it and stuff, and yeah, bro, it got the reception that I hoped it got, that I wanted it to get. But genuinely got it. Like, it wasn't like people watched it because it was me and they knew me. They're like, oh, it's my boy Juhrownee. I'm cool with him, whatever. But, like, yeah, bro.
That's fire. Yeah. That's fire. Mira pa allá. Who would you say is your influences in the streaming and YouTube side?
I mean, bro, to be honest, I'm acting like I gotta think. I don't really gotta think about that. For sure. Just because he's such an influence to the community in general, bro. Especially when niggas found out he was Dominican, is Dashi is up there, like, you know, when it came to the game and stuff, the skits, all that stuff, bro. Like, niggas fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah. Like, he's really that guy. And then when it comes to the game and stuff, really, it would be Berleezy. Like, Berleezy, all those guys. Shout out to my boy Joe. I chop it up with him all the time. All of those cats are cool. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to think really. Oh, Corey Kenshin, all those guys. Like, yo, bro. Like people. The way people genuinely are on like, bro. They're such dope, like, amazing people, bro. Like, I've never thought of myself about doing skits and stuff like that, and I still don't think about doing it. But, like, you know, RDC World, like, those cats, they hilarious, bro. They real, bro. I could sit there and rewatch their videos like the whole day, bro. Just boom, boom, boom. And I still tune into, like, Smosh here and there. Like, they still got some funny stuff coming out here and there. And then, yeah, bro, it's pretty much, when it comes to that, like, influences, though, I would say Dashi and Berleezy and Corey. I would put those 3 up there for me.
But yeah, shout out to Joe Aiko.
Yeah.
Because, bro, he has a huge following. Like 500,000 subscribers. Mm-hmm. And for him to take the time to help out the upcoming channels, like my cousin, he played with him too, Julian.
Yeah, that's how I got to link with him. So it's funny because I mean, when Julian comes on here, he'll elaborate more on the story. Yeah. But I remember it was one random, like, I think afternoon or a little bit later at night on Twitter, and Julian was like, "Yo, like, he would start watching Berleezy and them because he would come to my crib and we would just be watching or whatever." And then so he started following those guys on socials, and then he's like, "Yo, bro, I got a fire merch design that I want to put out." He was like, yo, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to tag Berleezy. I'm going to do one for Joe. I'm going to do whatever. Because Berlin and Joe are, like, best friends, whatever. Yeah. But so Julian was like, yo, bro, when I put it out there, yo, help me retweet it. And I was like, yo, bro, I got you, of course. Yo, bro, literally that same day, Joe responded to him. I was DMing him. He's like, yo, I really fuck with the design. Yo, let's link. Vamos a ver lo que hacemos. Tú me entiendes. And, you know, from there it stemmed to that. Joe played Among Us when we was playing that joint last year. Like, he was with us for mad long. That is my most viewed video on my channel, is when I played Among Us with Joe, Julian, like a bunch of my boys was there. We was just having mad fun, bro. And then Joe did a Smash Bros video with me. And again, I was super grateful for that. He actually hit me about it. He was like, yo, bro, I know you play Smash. Like, what's up? Let's play. And he exactly. He was like, yo, let's play. Si tú quieres, tú lo grabas. And I had somebody that was editing my videos back then. Shout out to my guy, Evan. And, yo, bro, we just did what it do. And you know, it came out to be something beautiful. And yeah, bro, it's going well, bro. I need to put more effort into YouTube again because I kind of slowed down on it a bit to focus more on Twitch. But, yeah, bro, for sure. Like, it's fun. And, again, just do what you love, bro. Like, if you like playing MLB The Show, be a MLB The Show YouTuber, Twitch streamer. You know what I mean? Like, do what you like, because people see that, like, genuineness inside of you. Yeah. And when it comes out, like, when I play one of my favorite series to play, that if it was up to me, bro, el año entero I would play this shit, is the Arkham series, the Batman games. I could sit there and play those games over and over and over again, bro. And that's when I got the majority of my followers on Twitch. When I was streaming, because, you know, when you stream, they tell you to put the game title so people can search for the game and see who's live right now. So, bro, I was doing that. I had mad people come in just because I was streaming it, and I knew what I was talking about because I'm a fan of Batman and the comics too. And people are like, oh, like, you actually know what the fuck you talking about. I fuck with this nigga, so I'm going to follow him and all that shit, bro. And yeah.
So, hold on, you would stream, yourself playing the story mode.
Yeah, bro. It's genuinely fun.
As simple as that too, like a story mode, and people were tuning in. That must have been a crazy like reflection of, yo, this is why I did it. So I could, when you were playing with Joe and getting all these new followers, you were like, yo, I'm glad I kept the first video that I posted.
I want people to go back at that. I want people to laugh at it and be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
So I'm curious. So when do you decide to be like, okay, I'm home. I want to, now I got my me time. I want to play video games. When do you decide like you don't want to be on camera? Like how do you decide that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to play, but I don't want nobody to see me playing right now. Like I don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. That's 90% of me. Like when I play, bro. Like I don't wake up every day thinking, yo, I'm gonna stream today for 10 hours, bro. As of recent, I'm trying to find new, fresh things to play that I haven't played before, so people could get my genuine reactions to it.
Oh, John.
But if I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro, I think the last time I streamed was probably 2 weeks ago,
what?
2.5.
But why not? I don't know. Like I'm not a streamer or anything like that. But if you're in that world or you're trying to be in that world, why not? Like every time you play, just cut the camera on. Like I don't know. Is it because there's a lot of work or because it's like
not really?
Why not?
Because the way that I have my PC set up, it's super easy for me to just turn it on and start going. The only thing is with myself, and I realized this late in the game, like once things started to pop off for me, was I don't put on a persona when I go online, but I feel like I can't. I also, because I hate watching people that are like this, I don't want to be the nigga that's just. A lot of the times when I'm playing a game, especially if it's one of my favorite, like Batman, Final Fantasy, whatever. A lot of times I'm just sitting there, callado, playing that shit.
Yeah. You're focused,
and that's what it is. Like I'm trying to. That's how I sit and enjoy the games. But it's fucking boring to watch a nigga be like that online. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that guy either. So I'm like, when I stream, I mentally prepare myself. All right, I'm gonna bring that energy because I want to keep people engaged. I want to I'm gonna be myself. But I want to I want to have the nice funny commentary. I want to keep people engaged. But sometimes, bro, like a lot of the times. Rather,
it's the mood. You in the mood?
Yeah, bro. That's really what it is. I just be chilling, like laying back on my chair, just like this, playing for hours a day, bro. When I'm off and chilling, bro.
Because I be thinking, because I play, I stream. It's crazy. Even though I'm not a streamer, I sometimes stream my Madden because I play Madden. Sometimes I stream it on Twitch because I'm in a franchise league. It's about like 28 of us. Like we all in this WhatsApp group chat. And we stream our games just for the entertainment, so others could see us playing, and just because it's something to do. Like some people be at work, like, "Yo, what's going on, boy? Anybody streaming today?" Like streaming the game. So boom, I do it, and I'll be like, "Damn!" Outside of that, I play like Call of Duty and 2K, like very basic games. And sometimes I'll be having good games, and I'm like, "Damn! I wish somebody would have saw this. Like, I wish somebody would, if I was streaming it."
You never know, bro.
You know what I'm
saying? That's another thing too that I took into consideration when I uploaded for the first time, when I streamed for the first time. It was really, bro. For lack of a better term, I was just like, "Fuck it, bro, do it." Like, what's the worst that could happen? If somebody doesn't like your video, it takes the same amount of energy for them to dislike it than it is for them to like it. Yeah. If they don't like your video, they probably won't even do all of that. They'll just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like. Bro, honestly, at the end of the day, and now, like, with the systems, like, you can stream directly off your PlayStation, your Xbox, you can save the videos, you could send it to yourself and upload it to YouTube, and,
I've done that, yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, all you need is, like, most headsets that you use for gaming come with a little mic. Again, bro, people, and I was one of those people, too, where, like, I wanted to have, like, the nice setup from the beginning, and then I was just like, I'm working part-time at Best Buy, so no. You know what I'm saying? I don't got money for all that, my man. Like, even with the discount, I was like, no, nigga. So I was like, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do with what I got, and I just gotta put it out there, bro. Fuck it. At the end of the day, it's like, that's really what it is, bro. You fuck with Madden heavy, Call of Duty, lo que sea, bro, Apex, all that shit. Like, yo, record a little bit of it. You don't even gotta do those crazy edits in the beginning, bro. Right. My boy, what he used to do, he had his little Mac. I gotta tell you the MacBook story. I just remember now too from Best Buy. He had a little regular MacBook Pro 13-inch, and he had the Elgato to record it. What he would do is that he would put it to record, and he would do no comment. He was one of those no commentary YouTubers. My boy Anthony, shout out my boy Anthony Rodriguez. That nigga's nasty in Call of Duty, bro. And he would get these crazy ass wins and just upload it to YouTube, bro. and would get mad views, bro. And niggas didn't know who he was, none of that. He would just record it and just
he'll record the gameplay,
yeah,
but
not himself playing none of that, bro. And he would get some crazy. And I've seen this nigga play in real life too. Yo, he'll get a crazy ass win, yeah, normal pa él, and he's just like chilling, bro. Yeah, like he's chilling. He's just like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
whatever.
Yeah, I'm
that's like, on focus mode,
son. But yeah, bro, that's really what. So real quick, that's because that's one of the reasons why I started streaming was because I got a MacBook when I was in Best Buy, bro. And yeah, that shit was. The story is kind of funny, but that's mostly because the manager that gave it to me, that nigga was kind of retarded. So I was working in the customer service. I used to be just a regular cashier, right? And so we would switch between cashier, the regular checkout area rather, and then customer service. So one random day, I'm covering that customer service. Y viene una chinita and she buys the 15-inch MacBook. Okay. The most expensive one at the time. That shit was like $2,000, bro. No, more than that. It was probably like anywhere from $200 to $2,300 around there, whatever. Bro, it was the 15-inch Pro, the
latest of the latest. Yeah.
This was probably 2014, I want to say. Yeah, late 2014. So I really started using it 2015. So she comes in, she buys it that day, right? And she was like, and I was like, we had the setup service, like they could go to Geek Squad, whatever, right? She's like, no, I'm good, whatever. And yo, ella era chiquitica también, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, do you have a car? Do you need help, bro? Because that shit was big, nigga. The box that it came in was brolic. And she was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, and the guy that works in PC was asking her, he was like, oh, like, is this the model that you want? Do you want to look at the other ones, the 13-inch? She was like, no, this is the one that I want, whatever. And so I ring her out, bag it up for her, whatever. This was like early in the morning when we opened up. So I go to lunch later that day, probably like around 11, 12. I come back from lunch and I'm in customer service and I see the shorty on the line. And I'm like, on customer service, you only go to customer service, you're going to return something.
Yeah.
So ella viene, bro, boom, put the MacBook right on top of the thing. She had taken that out of the initial wrapper that it has outside. And then I opened it and, bro, it was sealed and everything. Like, she didn't even, like, it looked like she, like, picked it up. And I was like, yo, was everything all right? Like, did something happen? And she was just like, no, it's too heavy. And I'm like, all right, copy. I was like, this is the one you wanted, though, but whatever. So the way we did that process, boom, 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 I did a little checklist. The MacBook goes open box, right? And, bro, ahí es que ellos no daban el descuento en Best Buy to the employees was off of open box stuff, right? So, you know, eso ahí, the way that went after that, it didn't have to go to Geek Squad to get checked or nothing because I was like, yo, it's still sealed. She just took it out of the initial wrapper, so it has to go open box. Yeah. So let's say if it was $2,300, it dropped to like 21 something, right? Like $100 something off, whatever. And so before I leave that day, I had gotten my financial aid money, bro, from
bang.
What?
Them BMCC money.
Yo, eso era regalado, bro, que yo estaba en esos cuartos, bro. Mínimo, the only thing I was missing was to be an ASAP, bro. That would have given me, so I go to this manager, right? I'm like, yo, I was like, this MacBook went open box is the one that I've been looking for. How much can you give it to me for, right? Yo, this nigga doesn't look at the tag or nothing, right? He looks, he's like, oh, you know, it's the whatever model. Blah, blah. Remember what I said? It dropped. That in the beginning of that day, that MacBook was $2,300. Right. It dropped to, let's say, $2,100, right? Because it went open box. This nigga gave me that shit for $700.
No fucking way. No fucking way. No.
He gave it to me for $700. If I could go back that far in my, I still have my CUNY card that they give you the deposit in. If I look at the transactions on that shit, because that was the last year I used it, was 2015. That was the last year I went to college. Nigga, he gave me that shit for $700, bro.
Do you still have the computer?
No, I don't. I sold it like 2 years after that.
For more profit.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Bro.
Yo, did he get fired?
No. Nah. I don't, bro, which, like, that kind of, like, I'm like, yo, niggas used to get fired in Best Buy for less, bro. Like, shout out to my Best Buy people. If y'all watch this, like, so when he did, I'm like, yo, did that not pop up under his, like, numbers, like, that he gave away a fucking MacBook for literally, like, $1,500 off, bro?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Damn, bro. But yeah, and that's that was the reason why I was able to start my Twitch and my YouTube career, bro, because that's what I was recording off of.
Shout out to
him, bro. I don't want to say his name, but shout out to him, bro. He knows who he is, bro. I mean, I hope he remembers. That nigga used to be drunk all the time, but
yeah. All right. Get back to your journey now after the $700 MacBook.
Bro, humble beginners, bro. Humble beginners.
That ass, bro. Okay, mierda, $700 for a $2,300 and bro,
that's $1,600 off, bro.
Carajo,
that MacBook was brand new in the beginning of the day. I mean, it was still brand new when I got it, bro.
It was heavy. Me voy.
No entiendo la chinita. She blessed me, bro.
She blessed you.
Blessed me, bro.
So now moving forward, what would you say your goals are for 2022?
I mean, honestly, to have a stream schedule, that's big. And it might sound simple to a lot of people, but it's a lot tougher than it seems, bro. Because for me, like for example, right now, right, I work Friday through Monday, not the other way around. I'm Monday through Friday. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay. So I have off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I could have a legit schedule, but my biggest problem right now, bro, is that my consistency has been lacking OD. That's why I haven't streamed in 2.5 weeks, and also because like sometimes I go now, like so right now, and y'all, I mean, I'm actually this week I'm a little bit busy. Today was really my free day. Tomorrow we'll do the podcast, and I think I'm gonna do something after that, and then Thursday I might be a little bit busy. I don't know yet, but starting next week is when I will be streaming the next game that I'm playing, which is going to be Miles Morales on PS5. Oh, okay. Fire. I already played through it last year when it came out, but this time through I'm going to play for the stream because I played through the remastered Spider-Man recently, and it was beautiful. Okay. And you know, bro, I was luckily able to get a PS5 for retail, so I'm going to use that shit, bro.
Lucky fuck.
But you don't... When'd you get it?
I got it back in March. Actually, a tenant in my building hooked me up with it.
You've been using it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, bro. A tenant in my building hooked me up with it. He had my line. He was like, yo, bro, because me and him always chopped it up about it. He got his, like, retail. Like, he was able to hit on Best Buy. Wow. And he was like, yo, he hits me up, like a couple weeks after that. He was like, yo, bro, I hit on the physical one, not the digital one. And he was like, yo, if you want it, I'll sell it to you for retail, bro. And I was like, bet, bro.
This nigga be having the hooks.
That's love.
That's a fact, bro. No, and yo, y de verdad, bro, eso es lo que es ser buena gente too, bro. Like, because the job that I work at right now, I'm a concierge for residential, and really, what that job entails is that you're kind of the middleman between the tenants and management, but the tenants fuck with you more because you're the one that they see every day. They don't see management. All they get is them dusty ass emails, mad annoying.
From management.
¿Tú me entiendes, bro? All that shit.
Lo malo,
exactly. The annoying shit. Yeah, that's all they hear from. They don't know nobody from management. They know them by names, but they don't know nobody from there. And that's usually how it is. Like, I don't know nobody that manages where I live. I don't care about none. All the nigga I care about is the super, because that's a nigga that's there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy. It's crazy you said streaming schedule and not like something superficial like numbers. I don't know if you.
I mean, all that stuff. That's a goal for anybody that wants to do podcasts, YouTube, streaming, lo que sea. But really, bro, that comes with the work, with the effort, with the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. Entonces, I probably, if I'm being honest, bro, I definitely would be a lot farther in Twitch if I was a lot more consistent on there. And I know that for a fact. Like, it's just one of those things where, again, consistency is key, bro. It's just one of those things where, so I'm not usually up super late at night. But sometimes when I am, I've turned on my stream at 1 a.m, bro. And I've had people from Europe kick in. I had people from Japan tune in.
Because of the time zone we mentioned earlier, like, you probably wondering why when you get on, you don't get a lot of views at the time. But it's the time zone stuff. Yeah. You gotta be, look, 1 a.m, it's daytime over there.
That's a fact. When I stream here at 3 p.m, it's noon in LA. They still at work. They still in school. Me?
So that matters.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you look at the statistics and stuff, and when are people on the algorithm? You look
exactly
like, I bet this is a good time to stream. This is a good time to post on Instagram or whatever. Like, so
bro. No, that's true, bro. It's that but really it's the consistency, bro. Like, when you're consistent and when you're what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's just being very much so about your craft.
Yeah.
Like if this is what I want to do, y'all know that to get the following, the views, the people listening, you need that episode every week, or as many episodes as you could put out in the month, whatever the case is. But you guys have your schedule. You know, you upload the visuals this day. You upload. They go up everywhere. Like the sound, the audio only goes up on everything on this day first, and then the visual goes up this day. Yeah. And people are knowing. Like people know. All right, now I'm tuning in to get my dose. I know what day I want to get. ¿Tú me entiendes? So it's that, bro. Like it's the schedule.
Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Exactly, bro. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Let me tell you, yo, listen, y'all. And I was telling these guys, you know, before we started, I don't subscribe to no podcast. I'm only subscribed to 3 podcasts. That's
love, baby.
Smosh one, because I mess with them and I really like to listen to people's stories. Variant Comics. Shout out to my guys Aris and Tim, and these guys right here. We're not on Apple Music or none of that stuff. But yeah, bro, that joint is low.
Fuck it. Can't find.
What's the one you're looking for?
The bow.
Oh.
No, yo. I don't see it. Fuck it.
So no, you did it live right now, bro. That's all.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
like I was telling these guys too. Like I like watching the visual podcasts, and I know that's not something that's been around for too long either. Most podcasts are just audio, straight audio only.
That's the classic.
Yeah, you know whose podcast is straight audio only. I think they uploaded onto their YouTube channel. That's how I've been watching it. Dave Chappelle has a podcast.
Straight audio.
Yeah,
The
Midnight
YouTube,
Miracle.
But it's just like a photo.
That I know of, he only does the audio. Even on YouTube, they only upload the audio. It's called the Midnight Miracle.
I need to watch.
It's on Luminary. That's another service that you could stream like podcasts on as well.
Luminary.
Nah, Dave Chappelle has his podcast on there, bro.
They paying him.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I did not hear about that shit until that nigga started doing that.
They paying him.
So, tú me entiendes, but listen, Luminary, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we ain't know the vibes until now.
Exactly.
Luminary, we'll host that shit strictly there, man. Throw some checks in there.
What's up with that sponsorship, baby? But yeah, bro, that's really what it is, bro. It's consistency.
Okay. So you would say that's your goal for as far as content creating.
Yeah, consistency. And honestly, like to dedicate more time into the craft too, because yo te digo la verdad, bro, sometimes I'll be like there'll be a week where I'll start it off really good, like Tuesday I'll be with it to stream and I'll stream a game for like 3-4 hours, whatever the case is. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I'm like, yo, fuck this shit, my niggas. And then I'm like, well, there goes another week. Because on the days that I work from 3 to 11. Yeah. So I could stream in the morning if I wanted to, but I'm just like, I want to like prepare myself for my shift that day and spend my time a little bit more thingy. ¿Tú me entiendes? Yeah. Some people use streaming as a form to relax and all that. And yo, shout out to y'all. But for me, like, the time that I have in the mornings before I go to work, I value that a lot. So I want to be a little bit more wise with that time on the days that I have to work. But on the days that I don't, a lot of the times, bro, and what I hate too is that I feel like I waste a lot of it as well. Like on the days that I don't stream, if I would have started a game today and I didn't stream tomorrow and Thursday, I'm like, I just wasted this week, bro. Yeah. Literally all of Wednesday, because we start recording the podcast, we go live at 5:30. I have all of Wednesday. We finished the podcast and we've actually been. Well, my boy Thompson, he's the one that like really is trying to set it. We've been trying to cut it at 2 hours because we could go on, bro.
Yeah.
But so we try to cut it out at the 2 hour mark, and then what I do now is shout out to Verizon sponsoring niggas. So, but I got files in my crib now, so the episodes I upload them like that now, bro. Yeah. So I don't gotta like it doesn't take a million years to upload to YouTube. What it does take is YouTube takes for fucking ever to process. What's up with y'all niggas, man?
Dead ass.
And I don't even edit the videos. I literally just, like, when I go record on OBS, it records everything, audio, video, everything. And then I upload it straight to YouTube. And it still takes them, like, 3 hours to process that shit. And I'm just like, yo, bro, I don't even edit it. Like, it's not even an edited video at all.
Hold on. We experienced probably, like, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. But I just remember you said 2 hours and some change, so
that's a whole.
It's like 3 hours. Yeah, 2 hours and a half.
It makes
3
sense
hours.
to be honest, but I'm just
damn.
like,
it's like you uploading a movie or something.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because you got to think about it. You're not the only one who's uploading.
That's true.
So it's like YouTube, ponte pa eso, like you get better service, get servers or some shit like. Because bro, you have
y'all multi-billion-dollar company, man. What's up?
Like what's taking the processing 45 minutes for a 30-minute, 25-minute video? Come on now.
That shit is OD, bro.
Come on now.
That shit is OD.
So that's your goals, a milestone, like something that you're working towards.
In the streaming world, or like in general,
in everything.
I'll do one of each.
Yeah,
I'll do like a streaming or online one and then a real life one.
Yeah. That was another question. The lifetime goal.
The stream. All right. So we could. So all right. So I'll do that after then. So all right. So a milestone for this for YouTube and for Twitch will probably be, I would say, to reach a certain number of followers. But every time I think about that, it sounds a little bit more superficial every time because I don't want to be like, yo, I can't wait till I get to 1,000.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna feel really good when I do 500 followers, 1,000 followers. You know, hopefully in the 10,000s, whatever the case is. But at the same time, it's really one of the milestones that I want to reach is to be able to build my own and have my own genuine community on there. Yes. You know, the people that are like, yo, I can't go a day without watching. I could shuffle the videos on random of Dose and Acennex, and I can't go a day without. I don't care if I watched Dose number 23 in the future 17 times. I could watch it again and again and again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to build a genuine community where, and not to say that they're like, yo, I need to watch this nigga's videos every day, but like that people find comfort and y tú me entiendes, like. That to me, because that's how I am with the people that I watch.
Yeah.
I'll say more so like I'll keep it a stack. Dashie is up there for me, but really for me, it's been Corey and Berlizzi mostly. So like I legitimately can't go a day without watching a Berlizzi video.
At least
something. Like I could watch an old video, a favorite of mine of his, like some shit where he like is just popping off with the jokes and it's funny as shit. ¿Tú me entiendes? Like and. The way that I'm trying to make that sound to is I don't want to be selfish and be like, yo, you gotta go every day. You gotta watch one of my videos. It's not like that. But I want to build that community and have that where people are just like, yo, like where people want to be like, yo, y'all gotta watch those face and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come on, tú me entiendes. So there could be more situations like with Julian where he was like, yo, he just pops up to my crib whenever he started watching Berlizzi, and now he like personally knows all those guys, and I think that's dope, bro.
Making merch for them too.
Yeah, exactly, which has sold out numerous times for all of them. So it's like, yo, bro, I think stuff like that is beautiful, bro. And again, it's just being your genuine self on there, bro, not putting on that fake persona. Because anybody, given the chance to speak to some of these bigger content creators, anybody could try to finesse and try to flex. And I feel like specifically people like that, and maybe people that grew up in situations like us here, where we from, you could kind of like you could see through that very fast, but other people can't, and that's why a lot of those bigger names end up getting finessed and shit happens to them, and it gets all over social media and all this stuff. So, tú me entiendes, bro. So that's another thing too that you got to be very careful with is. Once the following comes, you have to be like me, like you see on the podcast. Like I be letting certain shit fly sometimes, but as time goes on, I look back and I'm just like, yo, I still want to be my genuine self, my funny self, my this that, but I also need to like kind of watch what I say, because I don't want to rub people the wrong way. I know people are look at it and be like, yo, it's a harmless gesture or joke. But really what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to get Dave Chappelle.
He hasn't been canceled.
He has not.
It's a sensitive world right now, so I hear you. Yep,
bro.
Everything is PC now.
I don't even know what that means.
Politically correct.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what
you thought it was like PC, like, yo, PC, give me PC.
Not even, like, I thought it meant something completely different. I'm like, that's annoying, bro.
Politically correct. Yeah, that's man, everything. Because you know what it is, bro? We live in an era now that everybody has an opinion for everything. And it's so accessible to talk shit and just to put your opinion like, oh, I'm offended. out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can just talk shit, especially on Twitter. Eso es una vaina que...
Yeah, people just be letting it fly on there. But you know what it is too, bro? And we used to say this joking around, but I genuinely meant this off rip. When me and my boys say this on the podcast or when I say it on stream or whatever. Again, it could just be like our situation, like where all three of us grew up at and the things that we went through from young to old, like being specifically here where we are, and, you know, where we grew up at. Like, yo, bro, and I mean this in the most genuine way. Y'all niggas is soft, bro. Y'all niggas, if you're not from most niggas that's not from New York is fucking soft, bro.
Big soft.
And that should be blowing mine, bro. Like, yo, you get that, like, come on, bro. Like, that shit offends me, then turn the shit off, my nigga. Like, don't listen to it. Stop watching the person. Like, cancel culture is so crazy to me, bro.
It's fucking annoying, bro.
It is, because it's just like, yo.
Band together, like.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, y'all the cancel culture, the toxic Power Rangers. Like, what's up with y'all niggas, man?
And
like,
they make it worse.
They do, because
they make it worse, bro.
It shouldn't be something where, like, I didn't like what you said, so instead of, you know, I feel like that's one of the main reasons why a lot of these bigger names aren't able to recover from, like, for example, one of the shit that I think is so fucking corny, when you start getting up there, people will literally take the time out of their day to dig through your old social media and be like, yo, this nigga said yada, yada, yada about bitches. And it's like, yeah, I did. Okay, I'm going to keep it a second with you. I might still stand by that. So
who knows?
You know what I'm saying? But, like,
you on it, like,
bro, like, the whole, yeah, like, I'm like, and then people are like, yo, you, at the same time, you know, the people that are fighting these certain kind of things and all of that stuff, y'all are also the reason why the people that maybe said something that was fucked up back and they aren't allowed to grow, because you sent the mob to them, you sent the people with the torches to them. Oh, they're genuinely telling you, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it this way, I take it back.
Changed.
Exactly. Yo, bro, like, the thing that happened, I always bring it up. One of the main ones I always pass on the head is, like, the James Gunn situation, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, where he had made some, like, jokes, like, a decade ago, bro, when Twitter first started.
Yeah.
This nigga had no following, bro. Like, he made some I guess they were kind of wild jokes, but that's all it was, bro. Jokes, but it was 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, this isn't the kind of person. He's not the kind of person that I'm not the kind of person that I was yesterday, bro.
At all, bro.
Tú me entiendes? I've grown in the past 24 hours.
They come from the Marvel.
Yeah, bro. They tried to. And then everybody that was in the Guardians movie was like, if he's not directing it, none of us is coming back for this shit. And then Marvel was just like, yeah, come back. That's a lot of fucking money, man. Come back real quick.
Yeah, but big piggybacking off of that, the whole Dave Chappelle special, like, he mentioned the trans jokes and shit like that, and he, at the end of the special, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. He brings up somebody who was a transgender who wanted to be a comic, and that person, she ended up killing herself not because of you know, the jokes, but what people, the LGBTQ community, were doing to her.
What cancel culture
was trying to do to her. Like, yo, how the fuck you gonna defend this man? And like, yo, how y'all y'all just make things worse. The cancel culture makes things worse, bro.
They've never made anything better, bro.
And
they're literally, I group it, and I know I get flack for this sometimes, but it's true, and I don't mean to bring any of that here either. But I put in cancel culture along with people in Twitch chat are fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Twitch chat is one of the worst places, and K-pop fans. All three of them niggas is the worst niggas on the planet, bro. Yo,
or Nicki Minaj fans.
K-pop?
Nah, bro. K-pop, Twitch chat, and cancel culture people, bro. Those are the three worst people that are on this planet, bro. Ustedes no sirven de verdad.
I heard you could get booted off out of Twitch, right? Like if I don't know. If you ODing, foul language,
bro. Twitch makes it very easy. Like when you live streaming, right? And like, let's say somebody is in the chat talking or whatever, and they start wilding out. As the host, you can you have options as to what you could do. You could temporarily ban them. And it'll give you a time limit. Like, you could ban somebody for an hour. You could ban somebody for 100 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could completely ban that person and block
You're
them.
on timeout for 100 days.
Yo, you
See
imagine
you
that
around.
shit, bro? And every time, yo, you want to know what's annoying too, bro? Every time you try to talk, Twitch will be like, oh, you're banned for 100 days. Like, they'll give you a brolic ass notice, like, yo, you can't do nothing. Like
bow bow.
Yeah, nigga. Like so they do not play that, bro. Twitch does not play Twitch. The only thing that Twitch hasn't been the best at is like, you know, there's been a big thing going on with like they call it hate raids. So like, you know, let's say you stream it, right, and people know that, and people know that you're you know, you're black, you're Dominican, you're Asian, whatever the case is. Yeah, like there are people that will genuinely come into your chat and just be on some
reckless shit,
foul shit, bro. Yeah, and it's just so easy for people to make multiple bot accounts and do it at the same time to people's. And Twitch just hasn't really been on top of that, to be honest.
Damn.
So yeah, bro.
Quick question. I don't want to go too off topic. Just simple. Is it true? I forgot who's the famous streamer that got banned off Twitch. Is it Ninja? No. Is somebody mad popular that's banned off Twitch? Boom.
There's a couple, bro. To be honest,
like,
but
I think he's a Call of Duty guy. He got the beard. He got like a fake wig and all that.
Oh, Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, the one with the shades. Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I remember when that was big.
All right.
But I never looked into that, and I know that shit was wild.
You just reminded me. Because I was asking him, because my boy watches him, whatever. He never. No one knows why. Like the public doesn't know why. Supposedly. Yeah. Like he never released it of why. He never said anything.
He's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube now.
He streams on YouTube. And
apparently, no one knows. Probably very few people know, but the majority of the mass does not know why he got banned on Twitch.
That's wild.
So
bro.
The fact that you don't know makes sense.
Right, yeah, like I never. Yo, that was interesting, bro, because that was all over social media for mad long, bro.
I was just wondering, maybe you knew, but
nah, bro. I want to look into that because I feel like I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Sometimes Twitch chat and like YouTube, they be like, you know, like the shorties on the FBI tip, like yo, they find shit out, bro.
Oh,
the Twitter too, like people on Twitter be on it, bro.
There's a department now, bro. I mean, not now. I'm pretty sure it got a while out, but like in the law enforcement, like, all right, there's a group of people, there's a room full of computers. All right, y'all just on social media all day, just figure things out. There's, you know, people rat on themselves, people snitch on themselves, people mad subliminal shit. Like, what? This is easy, okay, bro. Yeah, there's literally like a department of like people just on social media all day figuring out clues.
Yeah,
bro. I felt like I maybe it's just me, bro. But I felt like that was one of the first things that I thought about when I was on like Instagram, Facebook back in the day when it first started to pop off. When people really just started putting everything out there, and I'm like, y'all giving them the evidence, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, fact.
It literally, like, I know nobody reads it, but, like, if you look into, like, the Facebook thing and Instagram when you sign up for it, they're just, like, it literally says we could use your pictures for whatever we want to. Like, if law enforcement comes up to us and they're just like, yo, we need to interview this person's thing, my account is private. No, it's not, nigga. Not to the developers, not to the people that run this shit is not, bro. Here you go. Here's everything Juhrownee has posted from... When did I get? Like 2011 till now. Even the shit that I deleted that you thought was fully off. Nathan, nigga, throw some thigh, bro. All of that shit, bro. That's why you gotta really watch like what you put out there, bro. Like,
so, Juhrownee, for the fans, for the patients, people that follow you. So, are we gonna expect more Juhrownee in 2022? That's what you're saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely, bro. One of the biggest things that I want to start doing. Is just, and that's something that I spoke about with my boys as well, is the whole, I want to see how long I could go streaming every day, and that includes days that I work. Yeah. Because that's a big thing in the community when people have those streaks. We're like, all right, let's say to make it better for myself, let's say I start on a Tuesday because that's my first day off of the week. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I stream. Friday comes, I know Friday I leave my crib to go to work like around 1:40, 1:45, whatever. It takes me, I get to work type quick, but you know, you got to give yourself the extra time because fuck the MTA.
Yo, big F you to the MTA.
Bro, it's negative. But that shit, bro, is so the streaks is big, and then also when you reach a certain milestone on Twitch, on YouTube, people tend to do 24-hour streams, which is literally when you sit there and you stream for a full 24 hours nonstop.
I mean, I could like brush my teeth or something, right? Take a shower. Real quick.
If you need to go take a piss or whatever, shit like that.
Gotta eat. I'll be eating in front of you.
Essentially, that's the excuse that you could use. Like whenever, 24 hours. That's 24 hours. Yeah. So you gotta, when you wake up right before you start the stream, you probably get freshened up, get ready.
Pop an Addy.
I go see something like something to keep niggas going. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
bad coffee. Like,
and it's funny because like I know mad people that would do those streams, and like a lot of them would end up like going on intermission for like an hour, 2 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not streaming, bro. This don't count. Yeah. It's different if you got to use the bathroom.
That's a challenge.
It is.
Gotta be back in 10 minutes.
It is, but you know what it is though. The following, I want to do it when I reach 1,000 followers on Twitch, because I know that following that I'm gonna have, they're gonna be there with me. I'm not saying that 1,000 people are gonna watch me for 24 hours, but I'm gonna have at least a couple hundred in and out. You know what I mean?
I would take a punch. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be. I can't play one game though, right?
No, you can switch. You can do whatever, bro.
Not 24
bro, well, usually the way that I've seen people do it, they'll be like, all right, let's say if you're well known for Madden, right? You play Madden first. You could play Madden try to go to your threshold. If you could sit there in one sitting, you know what I'm saying? If you could sit there and you could play Madden for 7 hours without getting tired, that's your first, not third, a little bit more than, about a third, because 7 times 3 is 21, whatever. So 7 hours of Madden, you almost at a third of the stream already of the 24 hours.
Switch it up.
All right, cool. After that, somebody on like one of your main followers is like, yo, you should do reaction videos to like RDC World. That's another hour or two right there. Now you at 9 hours. Yo, you play Smash Bros? All right, let me get on Smash. That's another 2.
Send me an invite. I start playing, interacting with the fans. Ooh.
That's another thing too, bro. Like you could do stuff like that. You could let me set up a game. Let me set up a custom personal lobby in Call of Duty and Apex, and it's just gonna be me and the viewers, and we just gonna go against each other. Do my thing, and that keeps people engaged too. Like, so bro,
would you ever do a sleep stream?
A sleep stream?
Yo, bro.
Nah, because I don't like people watching me when I'm not paying attention. That shit, I hate that. That shit
Yo, bro, like, there's some shit on TikTok. Some dude has like his whole setup. So when they donate, they put like certain sounds and like certain effects, and that should be making me weak, bro. Because they wake him up with like flashbang, bing, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah, bro.
Sleep stream, bro.
That's why, yo, bro. It's some wild stuff
so
going on.
So people watching you sleep. That's mad creepy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't like that
like,
shit.
It's one thing already. People, there's a trend going on. People watching people eat, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, the mukbang shit. That shit is weird. I don't like hearing people chew.
That's different. And then, but sleep though is like, all right, the eating, I can see that because you probably want to make fun of them. It's cringy, but you still enjoy it for some weird reason, right? But sleeping is like, what enjoyment you get from sleeping?
That shit is weird.
I don't know. Like, what do you?
Yeah, but in that situation though, that makes sense because that's a funny thing. Like, they'll have these brolic ass sound effects and that'll scare the shit out of the person. Yeah. But it be just some niggas on there, bro, that just dead ass sleep, and it's just like, yo,
across the world,
like, yo, that shit is, bro. I don't know, bro.
Fuck no, baby.
Yo, the cyber world is so wild, bro. It's huge, bro.
There's one thing that me and my boys recently was talking about on our podcast with on Twitch. A big thing that's been going on is that like really Twitch was like one of those places where you could go live, whether it was just you on a webcam and you just wanted to talk about stuff or gaming. It got predominantly big because of the gaming scene. And I feel like that was like an outlet specifically that people had for that. You know what I mean? Especially when the gaming streams and videos were starting to really pop off. You could say like early 2010s around there into now. But I feel like a lot of the people now have been kind of taking advantage of the popularity and really like how easy it is for niggas to simp on there. Like, cause now you have a bunch of shorties like in hot tubs streaming on Twitch. And I'm like, yo, bro, like niggas is really out here really trying to make it. And all you gotta do is put a little flimsy ass bikini on and like niggas is gonna come flocking to your shit.
Yo, females got it easy in the streaming world.
Absolutely, bro.
You could be dead trash.
Well, no, actually, let me not say that. Let me take that back. Cause what that does too, that's the bad part about it too, bro, because what those kind of streams do, there's females out there that legitimately are gamers and they really nice. And then you have a bunch of niggas in your mentions and in your chat talking about, oh, you not that nice. Niggas is watching you because you got titties, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, like they really nice. Exactly. They really like nice with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, So that sucks, and I feel like I don't want to say that they have it easy. Some do. The ones that do that kind of stuff do, but the ones that really is about it and want to be like a gaming streamer and stuff don't, because they have niggas in their ear talking to them like that.
Because I was on Warzone like 2 days ago. I was playing with somebody. I was playing with randoms. It was a quad, so I was me and 3 other strangers. But it seems like the way they were talking, them 3 knew each other, or whatever. They were just chopping it up, and I'm there, we playing, whatever. And then she's talking, but not talking to us. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm looking at her. Oh, and she said something about thanks, guys. Thank you for your appreciation. Oh, I'm like, So I look at her tag. I go on Twitch, random, right? Let's see. What are the odds? And I type her username, her Warzone, whatever name, and turns out I'm like, oh shit, I'm on stream, like I'm on the stream because I'm her teammate at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, it's pretty cool, whatever. And I'm seeing her. I'm playing my game. I got my phone. Like, oh, look at this shit,
bro. That shit, it sucks, bro, because it's like I genuinely do feel bad for specifically the females that's trying to make it out there in this world, bro, because. Yeah, bro. Like I said before, bro. Twitch chat is one of the most toxic places.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the community, bro. And then like they just get so much flack for all that shit, bro. And it's like they really try to make it just like us, bro. Like just like any game. I don't generalize gamers into male, female, other or whatever. Everybody's trying to make it in that community, but they have a not a crutch, but what I want to say, like they have something that's kind of holding them back, and it's the flack that they be getting from so many like male gamers. And I'm like, yo, first of all, most of the people that talk shit about people gaming, y'all niggas is trash in the first place.
Big trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be yo sometimes I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'll be getting dumb hot when I stream. Cause like I'll be playing like Smash or something, and then a nigga will be like, "Yo, you're not that nice." I'm like, "So get on, my nigga. What's up?" Like I'll rock your shit right now, bro. What's up? Get on. And they did, and I watched them, and I'm like, "Oh, so nigga, you trash. Get off my stream." I just wax your ass, and you getting banned too, my nigga. Fuck out of here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, nigga, what's up with you, kid?
Dang. Bing bang.
How you lose and get banned in the same day, bro?
In the same hour.
Yo, no lie, we need that.
The bing bong shit.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Fuck your life.
What you want to tell Byron right now?
Yo, Byron. Yo, what's up, bro?
So we in our second episode we spoke about like family and the stigma behind being successful and having to go to school, get a job, get a career, family.
Regular shit. Lo único que sirve para ellos. Really, that's what it is.
The formula, dique.
Yeah, la food.
How has your mom felt about your gaming, your streaming, your YouTubing, and all that? Like how has she perceived it?
My mom, she supports it. She's about it because she understands. Like she sees me watching them on YouTube.
Fire.
Like she'll come into my room whenever, like if I'm editing a video or if I'm like working on something on my computer, and I'll have like YouTube, because the way that I have my setup, I have my, like if this is where my PC is at, my TV is right here. So I'll be like watching, something on TV. I'll watching Berlizzi on TV, and then I'll be on my computer, maybe setting up my schedule, seeing what I got to do, whatever the case is. And like I'm like she goes into my room, she sees my equipment, like she knows what I'm about.
That's fine.
And like I tell her all the time, I'm like, yo, I'm matter of fact on my way here today. Because I'm just that person, bro. I don't leave my crib too late unless I already have a plans, like reason if I'm going to the bar, like whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So when I was leaving today, she's like, oh, what's up? Where you going? I was like, oh, I'm going to my boys' crib. We're gonna record a podcast episode. And she was like, word. And her immediate response was, she was like, yo, let me know when it's out because I want to watch it.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Fire.
And like,
shout out to mama.
Exactly,
Mama
bro.
Dukes.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So my pops, he's like OG country DR. That nigga don't know about none of this shit. He's just like, I tell him what I do, and he's just like,
YouTube, ¿qué es eso?
Yeah, exactly, bro. But mind you, this nigga spent the whole day watching those like yo, he used to blow mine when I used to live with that nigga, bro. When he used to, like, he would spend the whole day on WhatsApp listening to those chain messages from DR. Yeah. I'm like, son, I would come home from work at like 1 a.m. and this nigga would be in the room listening. I'm like, yo, nigga, at least watch my YouTube channel, bro. Put that shit in the background. Give me some views.
Facts.
Nah, bro, but it's definitely, but it's I don't give them too much thing for that because you know how it is, bro. They have that like very OG DR mentality. Like to them, it's that, bro. It's like exactly trabajar en la escuela, you know, finish college and all that stuff. And like, yeah, bro, like.
But what they say, para ser un hombre para mañana. We said like what they say.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, that shit, yo.
Un hombre ejemplar.
I'm like, yo, bro, that shit. Nah, that shit, yeah, bro. That's,
yeah, my mom be the first one to be like, mira, pero yo, ponte en eso para que monetice, like get YouTube and the view. Like, she knows about the game. Like, she knows like YouTube.
I feel like when it comes to whatever's happening in nowadays, like, especially with the internet progressing so far, I feel like mothers are the ones that at least try to understand it a little bit more. And the dads are just like, all right, as long as I don't have to pay for this shit. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy shit. My dad is actually the number one. He's always commenting on the YouTube videos, and he's always hitting me up. He be hitting me up like, oh, pero hablen de esto, talk about this and do this. Like, he be helping.
That's fire.
Because he's also, he went to graphic design school, so he's like an artist in himself. So he likes all that shit about, you know, the media. Yeah,
that's fire, bro.
That's
fire.
Yo, quick question to end the podcast. Who is Juhrownee?
Would that be the first? It's different.
No, but I'm saying like, you know, like in its, you know what I'm saying? In its entirety.
Who is Juhrownee?
Juhrownee.
Damn, got him
that's
stuck on
that
one.
tough, I'm not gonna hold you, but that's a tough question.
Yo, why is that? When it's like when it comes to like yourself, like shouldn't you answer quickly, right? Nah, but I'll get you. I'm the same way. You actually like, damn, like because you're not trying to sound
bragging.
You don't want to brag. You don't want to, but you also don't want to like say some whack shit either. You look back at it, you're just like
that's all you are.
You know what I'm saying? Like exactly, bro.
Like you're okay, regular.
Juhrownee is he's a streamer. He's an uptown nigga. He's
Wash Heights.
Dominicano, hecho y derecho. You feel me? Hard worker, dedicated. Not mixy, but always in the mix.
Okay.
You feel me?
Behind the scenes, but like also in the scene.
Yeah, bro. You have to be aware. I feel like that's one thing that I could, if I could speak for all of us here, that we growing up here, you become very aware. You have to be very aware.
Are you one of those catch me if you can kind of guys?
Honestly, bro, yeah. To be honest, like even though on my days off, like even if I'm not doing nothing on my days off, like people know. I gotta really fuck with you to be outside. Like, I don't just go outside for anybody, bro. Like, I really gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Can niggas pull up on you? Like, yo, what you doing?
Absolutely not, bro. My house is my temple, bro. My house is my temple. Unless I really fuck with you, like Andy, y'all definitely pull up whenever, bro. I'll invite y'all, but like. I don't just be doing those big ass random hangouts in my crib. That's my safe space, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I come back home, like I need to know that I'm straight. I need to know that I'm good.
Zen.
Like
that's the only place. Like somebody told me, that's the only place when you home. You're supposed to create that, right? Your sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the only place where you have your own rules. Your own. No one can tell you a damn thing.
It's my house.
Like it's just me. Like it's my kingdom.
Yeah. Exactly, you know
bro. Like outside, everything will go. Like it is what
that's
it is. It's open. It's free fall. But in the crib, no.
This is my spot right here.
Yeah. I'm wearing underwear and that's it. No me hold on.
That's a fact, bro. That's also another reason why I don't just turn on the stream like that sometimes, because I just be chilling sometimes, like just dolly, bro.
Boxing.
Just playing, bro. Like type shit. Yeah, bro. But yeah, Juhrownee is all of that. He's humble. He's a down to earth person, very relatable and understanding. I'd like to say.
Okay.
And yeah, bro.
And you are a New York City native, nigga.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
You sound like
I did say that's a fact.
You can't hate me.
That's a fact, bro. And I'm also I know we didn't get the chance to speak about this too, but when I say I'm Dominican, I'm also very, very aware of my roots and very you know, not denying the the African, the blackness that is being a Dominican.
That's within us.
Yeah, bro. Because that shit, I've been seeing that, especially these past couple of years online, and that's even coming from like the newer generation. But that's that instilled racism that they grew up with. You know what I'm saying? The hatred that they have towards the Haitians.
Great. Check out dose number 4.
Saying,
FYI,
that's
if you
a
haven't.
fact. That's a fact. Bro.
The 4th dose.
It's a fact.
For more on that.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, when I saw that y'all was uploading it, I think that's a very fire concept. The way that y'all do this, the making this like a dose kind of thing. I mean, because niggas, we could walk outside right now and find a couple pill poppers, but that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, pero tú me entiendes, bro? Like, yo, it's funny because like after now, I'm one of those people. Like I said, like I don't really subscribe to like podcasts and stuff like that.
I feel you.
Like I'd rather if there's a YouTube channel, I'll watch it. But for these guys, of course, I'm gonna do that shit. And on top of that, like that's what I really like that concept, because when I was like, yo. The dose after watching I don't know did you upload the first 2 episodes back to back, or were they like close to each other?
Kind of close. Okay. Yeah, close.
That's what it was, because I remember watching the first 2 back to back, and I was just like, yo, after that I was like, yo, dose of Acennex. Let me wrap the rubber band.
Yes, sir.
I need another one.
Yes.
I need another one.
Patience.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm a patient, bro.
Patience. Yo, for the patients that's listening to this, I hope y'all stood around for this was a long dose, but a good dose, bro. Very good dose. I hope y'all stood around for the whole while. If y'all did, we appreciate you.
What's up with the
Love
merch
you guys.
when we get in that dose of Acennex
hey,
merch?
listen, that's it's in the lab. It hasn't been how you say, like hasn't been produced. It hasn't been.
You cooking it up right now, bro. You putting the ingredients together. You stirring up the pot.
Yes.
I do have some merch that I made once I hit 100 followers on Twitch, because that was one of my milestones initially. So I got to get y'all sizes before I leave, so I can send y'all some.
So you made for your channel on Twitch? Oh,
nice. I got to send y'all a little care package.
There you go.
Homies,
yo, we
bro.
can't wait for our care package. We're gonna give you the pill. The pill.
We have a whole
You know what I'm saying? They can't hear that right now. They can't hear that. Off air.
Patience.
Thank you.
Welcome. I mean, not welcome. Yo, it's been a long episode. Yo, check us out on our socials: Instagram, Acennex, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Dose of Acennex.
We'll check that.
Shout out to my boy Juhrownee. Shout out your socials.
Yes, sir. My handle is the same on everything: Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to, I don't be on Facebook like that, but if you want to, you can go ahead. I don't really care about that shit no more. But JUHROWNEE, Juhrownee, and that's how you pronounce my name, spelled differently, because Dominican moms.
Juhrownee.
Yeah, but that's how it's pronounced. So yeah, just come show love. We be on Twitch, hopefully every Tuesday through Thursday. Yes. Be on there playing some stuff. Our podcast goes live on Twitch every Wednesday from around 5 to 5:30, and then it gets uploaded immediately to YouTube after that.
What's it called?
It is called We Be Chatting.
There you
That's
go.
what we do on there. We just be chatting.
Yes, sir. Yo,
Chat all that.
We appreciate y'all for staying the entirety of this episode, but y'all gonna enjoy it because it's it's all about content and creativeness, and this is what we want to bring to the podcast.
Journey.
It's a fact. The journey.
You gotta appreciate the journey. What's that saying? It's not where you.
It's not the destination, but the journey.
Yeah, it's a fact. And again, y'all, if I could leave y'all, the viewers and everybody that's thinking about it with just one thing, and that's been like the thing that I've been saying this whole time, that we've been saying is, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, a Twitch, if you want to be an entity on TikTok, on whatever, go for it, my nigga. Just do it. Like the worst that could happen, unless you out there wilding for no reason, the worst that could happen is people just don't like your stuff and they turn it off, and that's it. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? YouTube removed dislikes from YouTube, so it's making it easier for people not to hate on you. It takes so much energy to hate. Yeah. Like it takes more energy to hate than to show love. That's a fact. If you don't fuck with somebody's content, then just don't watch them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, listen, if you just go for it, just do it.
Yes, sir. Just do it. Yo, holla at y'all. Oh, shit.
Yo. Next to Gent, IG. Also, look out for next conversation. That's in the works. It's coming back. We're making a comeback. And Unext Media, IG. We out here.
Ace Hendrix on Instagram. Follow us. All links is gonna be in the description. Holla, ciao.
La descripción.